Give it a second, give it a second. And good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders all around the world. This is the boss. Not really your boss, but anyway. And this is the Professional Forex Trading Course 101. Everybody, never forget, trading is a learnable skill when you learn in the correct way. And we are trying to get to zero, to a millionaire trader in 3 years, right? Ernesto, Julius, Clara, right? Shola, and the others, you know, on average in an institutional way. And you are going to graduate from this course when, number one, you have your chart set up and ready for trading. Number two, you have a strategy in place, you understand why you win, why you lose, and you understand probabilistic thinking, how probabilistic thinking affects your strategy. Yes, happy Monday. And number three, you have a complete understanding on how this market works, so you can make an educated decision, an educated prediction in today's Monday, right? Right. And remember, risk disclaimer, you know, these streams are not trading or investment advice. We are here to learn. Also remember that 90% of people lose. And think, you know, if your way is not working, just maybe, why don't you try ours, right? And for questions and homeworks, you know, you have the email. And for business, you know, webinars, seminars, private class, whatever, you know, you have Skype. That being said, everybody, so today the title is What is your strategy? Part 2. Everybody, first comes first is first. Pick between 1 and 12. Pick two numbers. Alright, and we are going to compare the two strategies. There is no right or wrong, everybody, but you have from 1 to 12. You have 12 different strategies from 12 different students, not traders yet. So we are going to go through those two strategies, and maybe this is going to help you figure out yours, right? First comes first is served. Alright, so we're going to pick two strategies, 1 or 12 or 3 or 5 and 9 and whatever, 6 and 11 and 2, whatever. And then you are going to tell me, everybody, a currency pair, and we're going to see how those two strategies work. Alright, if I can decipher, you know, because it's text, I don't know if those two student traders, you know, what they mean maybe sometimes. Alright, so this week we have Canadian news, everybody. So let's open NZDCat. We can check the news, right? So news announcement here. Give me a second, everybody. Alright. So this is the news, Monday, nothing. So tonight, or yeah, tomorrow for some of you, you have the AUD rate. You know, hello Ernesto, how are you? Where is everyone? I see 5 people in. Hello Yanis, Captain. Yeah, they are going to come, you know, the first 10 minutes are there, and then are going to step by step. Are those strats the ones you sent in the Skype group? Strategies, yes. By the way, I will hang out on the background. Did not follow the prior part. Sure, no problem. Thank you very much. Hello, Shola. Please meet the captain, Yanis. The captain is here, everybody. Pay your respects. Pay your respects. Alright, so we have AUD, and then we have AUD GBP. You know, this is Tuesday, and then we have Wednesday. We have Canada overnight rate and unemployment claims if you are a 15-minute chart trader. Alright, governor speaks, not relevant. And then on Friday, so it's going to be a strong week for Canada, everybody. Hi sir, how is trading? Good. Trading is good, and so we are going to work on everybody NZD-CAD, Euro-CAD, alright? So choose between the Shola or Ernesto, take two strategies from 1 to 12, alright? I hide the names because it's privacy, but those are 12 different student traders. And then check a currency pair, Euro-CAD related, and then we're going to see how different strategies, different traders are going to trade maybe today, tomorrow, alright? And in between, if you have any questions, everybody, and if you find value, of course, now that Yanis is here, I almost forgot, please like the channel, alright? Not a fake like, not a fake. If you find value, if this is helping you, give it a thumb up. If not, Yanis is going to yell at me, why didn't you tell them? Alright? Strategy what? 1, 2, 5 and 9, 12 or 4, whatever. There is no right or wrong. See everybody? Fibo and Ichi are already fighting, those are two different strategies. Yes, Fibo for Fibonacci and Ichi for Ichimoku. And there's always fighting, up and down, up and down, up and down. And remember, I have a 20 seconds delay on the chat. So I'm going to open, in the meantime, first comes first is served. I'm going to open 1 and I'm going to open 12, alright? As you can see, everybody, those are two different strategies, alright? And recommended reading, everybody, this was page, what was the page? 130. This would be for the beginner traders, recommendation for reading. Alright, best losers wins. Why normal thinking never wins in the trading game. Especially you who are in the advanced course, normal way of thinking doesn't work. Financial markets are upside down, everybody, in many aspects. Hello sir, Mayani, how is work, how family? Everything is great, Shola, thanks for asking, how are you? Alright everybody, so number 1, swing trading strategy with the trend setup daily and the 4 hour, alright. How and when I'm going to enter the market. Nice book, yes. Got that, I came in, that buffering is due to settings, will send you error message in Skype. Thank you very much, Captain. My Skype is open, give me a second everybody. Education, I'm reading your message, error, please use a keyframe frequency 4 seconds or less, currently keyframe. Alright everybody, give me a second, I need to go to settings and keyframe frequency, keyframe, general, keyframe, projector, keyframe. Width can cause buffering. The current keyframe is 8. Know that ingestion errors can correct G group of. Captain, can you be more work advanced maybe? Advanced. Whites, keyframe, recording, replay, stream, delay. Retry delay 2 seconds. Minimum retry is 25. Where can I find this keyframe? I'm reading your Skype, Yanis. Where can I find hotkeys maybe? Video keyframe, audio, output, video, not even know what is bitrate, so right, keyframe, recording cannot be paused if the recording, alright, stream, general, alright, under stream, thank you very much, stream, and I have source server and stream key. Can you see it, Captain Stream? I'm clicking on stream, but I have only use authentication, maybe not. General maybe. Draw. I don't have anything on stream. I have just 3 moving up or down. Output maybe streaming, audio bitrate, encoder, very fast, encoder preset. Don't waste time on it. Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm going to do it after the stream. Alright everybody, back to class. How and when I'm going to enter the market. Number one, I'm going to trade the market in the direction of the shortened trend on the daily and the 4-hour chart using daily and 4-hour Fibonacci and shortened trends. A shortened trend is defined by 2 lows and 2 highs in respective direction. I will use the Fibonacci to trade the market after it found the C of the original Fibonacci, meaning the end of the daily retracement, and start new extension, finding my entry levels on the 4-hour chart. What does this mean? This student trader is going to go on the daily chart, and is going to try to find the end of retracements, alright, and is going to enter on the 4-hour chart, everybody. Alright, so we have, let me rearrange this daily chart on the right, 30-minute down in here, 4-hour down in here, monthly up in here, monthly, weekly down in here, weekly, 4-hour still here. Alright, F11 everybody, can you see here? Monthly, daily, weekly, and I'm going to trade the market in the direction of the short-term trend. So he is using Fibonacci's for analysis, everybody, Ernesto and Shola, and sorry, my bad, the cell phone. Alright, so he is using the Fibonacci for analysis, but he's going to trade a short-term trend. I'm going to trade the market in the direction of the short-term trend. This is the, so he's trading short-term trends on the daily and the 4-hour chart, and he's using the daily and the 4-hour Fibonacci's to determine direction of the short-term trends. I will use the Fibonacci to trade the market after he's found the C of the original Fibonacci, meaning the end of the daily retracement, and start new extensions. So his entry would be, so this is the NZDK daily chart, and NZDK daily chart. So this is the C, and now it was making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, and then it reversed, and then it's making lower lows. So market wave, right? Lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. Extension, retracement, extension, retracement. Can you see it, everybody? This is his strategy. I don't know who he is or she is. I deleted the names. I want you to understand and check, how different brains, different people think in terms of strategy. Alright? So found the C and he's shorting now. He's not trading the Fibonacci's, but do we agree if he's trading the short-term trend that we're going to dive into the strategy, but talking about the counter trend line breaking here, and counter trend line breaking here, and counter trend line breaking here, and in here, do we agree that this trader would win? Talking about direction, there are other things to check, like the stop loss, but do we agree if he would put the appropriate stop loss to the appropriate level, do we agree that this trader would win every single time, yes or no? Boss, how do you know? Look at the chart. Counter trend line break, stop loss on the previous high. Counter trend line break, not the most recent high, stop loss on the previous high. Counter trend line break, stop loss on the previous high. Counter trend line break, stop loss on the, he would win every single time. And this one counter trendline break, talking about direction, then we need to check if there are any trade management systems in place, alright? But counter trendline break and alright everybody? Can you see it? Shola, yes, alright. Now if we go to this strategy, general rules, I will trade long term and short term. Not sure about this one. I will trade extension and retracements. Okay. 3 it's not, so out. I will enter trades from the 4-hour and daily. Alright, so this is similar. I will never enter to or out of the trade without a plan. Alright. I will never trade without a stop loss. Excellent. I'm patient and wait until the market shows up my setup. Alright. Simple strategy. Find bias on the monthly time frame. Draw monthly, weekly, daily structure, which is the market wave. Find short-term trend on the monthly, weekly, daily. Look where is the market now. Extension, retracement sideways. Go on the 4-hour chart and draw market wave. Right. Draw all invalidation point. In order for me to enter the market, I need to have. Alright, so not clear what is trading. I will enter trades. Not clear what pattern is trading, right? He's talking a lot about the market, which is the market wave. Relevant highs and lows. And it's done, so and it's just one page. Well, I'm going to assume everybody, because he's talking about the market wave. Find the short-term trend, look where the market is now. Go on the 4-hour and draw structure, which is market wave. And swing high and low, relevant, draw and... Right, so just an example. 2 different strategies, both of them are... Hello Allah, how are you? Both of them are on the 4-hour and the daily. But the first trader is using Fibonacci's. This trader is not using the Fibonacci's, he's using just the market wave. So market wave, monthly bands, market wave, so monthly, extension, retracement. So we have a down market wave still, and then he goes on the weekly, and talking about the market wave. So he's not using Fibonacci's, but extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension, retracement. So still it was a false breakout, everybody up in here, what we call the false breakout. So it's still down market wave and short-term trend, and then he goes on the daily, so it's a different analysis from the trader. Then he goes on the daily, and I'm going to start from here, everybody. So give me a second. We learned trend lines, right? So I'm going to use this trend line, and then I'm going to use this trend line just to help myself. And then I have this trend line. So he's not using the Fibonacci, so I'm going to right click and transparency like this. And talking about the market wave, now the red one is from the weekly, but so lower lows, lower highs, extension, retracement, extension, retracement, extension, market wave, lower low, retracement, lower high, lower low, extension, retracement, and the trend line is confirming, right? Now I need to see higher highs, higher change in the short-term trend. This is the rule. When we are charting the market wave, this is the rule. Extension, retracement. So this is the down market wave on the daily. And then the market broke the down market wave. And so this is the first up extension leg. Just an example. And now in here, so on the daily chart we have an up market wave. Alright, down retracement, so the market still retracing. Alright, and he's also checking the short-term trend on the daily, which would be what is the market doing right now. So high to low, low to high, high to low, low to high, high to low, if I'm not mistaken. Low to high, high to low, not a high yet, so we're in a short-term downtrend on the daily so far, but we have an up market wave. So go on the 4 and draw swing, draw and validation. In order for me to enter the market, I need to see a counter trailing break plus crown. I can also enter into the daily chart with the same reasons. Well, do we agree that this strategy is not well written? Not judging anybody, but you know, I don't know. I'm reading the strategy as a trader. You know, if we would trade together, everybody, in an institution, right, like Dukascope Investment Bank or hedge fund or broker or family office, you know, and we are the employee, you know, and they would give us this strategy, me and Ala and Shola and the captain, we would have different results, right? Not clear. So I will never enter to or out of the plan. So it's a downtrend. Alright, so not clear, everybody. Agreed, everybody? Not clear? So we're going to pick another one. So this was 12, let's pick 11. The two main styles of trading, I will use the swing trading and news trading. Swing trading will be my main style and the news trading being the secondary. Each style will have its own rules, strategy, trade management and risk management. Wow. General rule, I will enter on the 1 hour time frame, nice, only. So this trader is not on the daily and the 4 hour, but it's on the 1 hour, nice. Something different, very good. Check what the hard time frames and confirmation time frame are doing, long term, short, and try to find correlations from trading time frames and confirmation time frames. Include looking at candlesticks and hard time frames. I will trade short-term trades. I will never enter trade against the short-term trend on the 1 hour. So the 1 hour is the main point. Analysis, we don't care. We don't care about the analysis. The pattern I will trade. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's alright. So he is trading the Fibonacci's on the 1 hour, sideways channels on the 1 hour, head and shoulder on the 1 hour, short-term trends on the 1 hour, structural reversal and structure on the 1 hour. Everybody, can you trade all of this on the 1? If I'm not mistaken, right? General rule, I will enter trades on the 1 hour time frame. So journal, all good. I will never enter a trade against the short-term trend on the 1 hour. So whatever he's doing, there is no right or wrong. His strategy is telling not to go against the 1 hour. So this is the Fibonacci and 50 EMA rule. He has indicators, sideways channel, head and shoulder. Alright, let's talk about trend, short-term trend. Alright, I will trade the short-term trend on the 1 hour chart and start the start of extension and retracement on the daily, but can only enter continuation of extension. Alright, the following rules apply to before entering the market. I must see a confirmation the daily, the 1 hour, level of past support, resistance, entry near the level. Alright, candlestick formation. Alright, market. Alright, very good. So this trader is going to go on, going to delete this one. Not sure which one is. Alright, 4 hour. So let's go on the 1 hour chart. 1 hour chart. So this trader is trading the 1 hour chart and the short-term trend. And give me a second, everybody. So the Fibonacci is out. He doesn't use Fibonacci's 2, but on the 1 hour chart, talking about on the 1 hour chart, yes, ask questions if you have to. So extension, retracement, extension, high retracement, extension, and it's a retracement so far. And so up and down, up and down, up and down, everybody. All right, so we have the down trend lines be broken, and now the market so far, you know, not sure which one is the lowest low. This one is the lowest low. So we have one trend line like this, an up trend line like this. And let me see if he's going to go long. I will trade the shortened trends on the 1 hour chart, the start of extension and retracement on the daily, but can only enter the continuation of extension if I miss entries. The following rules apply before entering the market. I must see support, resistance with candlestick formation, market ground, conform trend, candlestick formation, trend line break, support, resistance. After all the rules can be seen, I will use 3 indicators of this, must have it. Alright, so he's doing stochastic, momentum, squeeze, not sure about this one. And the daily, what I must see on the daily, candlestick formation. I will trade the shortened trend on the 1 hour chart at the start of extension and retracement on the, alright, so he's trading both of them. Alright. So this trader on the 1 hour chart, he can trade from the daily, he can trade extensions and he can trade retracements. Alright. But before entering, so he's trading the small ones, relevant highs and lows, so most likely he's trading this shortened trend, most likely, you know, based on what I understand. But before that he can enter the market, he must see from the daily a bullish candlestick formation. So this is the daily chart now. So he has bullish candlestick formations here and here. What was this one? August, what was this candle? August 29th. August 29th, he had a candlestick formation on the 1 hour chart, August 29. So this was the candlestick formation and this was the daily, right? Yellow and black, maybe, no, it's black and violet, there you go. So this was the daily candle and this was the setup. And what I must see in my trading time frame before to enter trade, market has crown. Do we have a crown on the 1 hour chart? Do we have a crown on the 1 hour chart? Again, it's not clear to me if it's talking about in general or it would be an entry like left tip, center tip, right tip, crown. So after the daily candlestick formation, then the market retrace. So this would be the crown according to his strategy, and conform trend, 2 higher highs, higher lows, check. Candlestick formation comes after a closed bullish or bearish candlestick formation, check. Counter trend line break, and again assuming, right, that he is doing this after the crown, then this would be his entry. Counter trend line breaking here. I didn't find anything, but because he's trading the short-term trend, relevant highs and relevant highs and lows, supposedly I'm going to put the stop loss down in here. Supposedly stop loss down in here, and level of past support resistance. Well, I don't have it on the chart. After all the rules can be seen, I will use 3 indicators of this. We must have at least 2. So he's not going to enter again yet. So he's using his strategy momentum MACD stochastic. So we're going to use default. So he's going to go on indicators and add indicators, stochastic RSI, stock, momentum indicator, stochastic RSI. Alright, and reset. And we're going to go and check MACD. He's using MACD. And he's using something that I never heard about. Momentum squeeze. Let's see momentum squeeze. What is the momentum squeeze? Forex, no, adding momentum. Do we have momentum squeeze? Chande momentum, relative momentum index, stochastic. So I don't have squeeze. If somebody online maybe knows squeeze, momentum squeeze. I don't have it, right? Alright, but he needs to have two out of 3. So if this was the entry, right? If this was the entry, give it a second. If this was the entry, so candlestick formation, MACD, it's alright, and well, stochastic still going up, right? Not sure what he's looking at, but this would be the entry from MACD. And if we can make MACD simpler, give me a second, everybody. Display indicator names, MACD. And where is the settings? Settings MACD maybe. Settings. MACD settings maybe. Right click. Edit indicator. So output, we're going to get out of this one and do this like this like that, and levels maybe. Not sure what level can I use, but anyways, here was the cross, right, of the MACD. The slow line crossed the fast line, and stochastic here it went up at the moment of the candlestick formation and everything. Again, I'm not sure what he's using. If it's using the blue one, then he would say, oh, we are in the oversold. So this market is going to, overbought. The market is going to fall. But if he was looking at the green, this was still an entry. And because the stop loss is what makes the money, so far he would still be in a trade, right? Any questions so far? How is your strategy doing, Ala, Shola, Ernesto, and everybody else? How is your strategy? Is it good? Is it bad? More or less? Questions? In the meantime, we can go on this strategy. Daily and the 4-hour chart. So he's charting the Fibonacci's. I will use the Fibonacci to trade the market after it has found the C of the original Fibonacci, meaning the end of the daily retracements, and start new extension. Finding the entry on the 4-hour chart, alright. The end of the daily retracement and start of new extension is observed when 4-hour or 2-hour crown, short-term change, daily RSI closes above the 50 line, daily RSI closes above, so he was entering, let's check everybody, how was the RSI? Relative strength index, not sure, RSI, relative momentum indicators, relative momentum, there you go, relative strength index, and above the 50, so I have 70-20, right click, edit indicator, so we're going to add levels, we're going to add a new level, one more, so it's going to be 50, color code in red, alright. So the first entry, based on his rules, it's alright, it's above the 50. The second entry, it's above the, oh, it's shorting, right? Is anybody who knows how to use relative strength index? I'm not sure if for shorting the market, no, I never use it, never study it, never use it. No, I'm not saying right or wrong, I just never use the RSI. So I'm not sure if for the, in order to short the market, if I need to have, oh, above or below, alright. Above or below, I misread this. So short the market, so no, this was not, the first one, it's not an entry, and so this would be the first one, not an entry on the daily. The second one, counter trend line break, not an entry yet. The third one, not an entry. The fourth one, maybe this one, it's alright, it went down. And this one, this was a yes. So this was an entry here, everybody, give me a second. This was an entry from the strategy, RSI below the 50 to short the market. This one was below the 50 to short the market. This one, not that sure, but the first one was not below the 50, the second one was not below the 50, the third one was not below the 50. Alright, so if you're using RSI, everybody, even though the market is falling in your direction, no entry and no entry, but it's falling down, I don't care, it's your strategy, you build the strategy. I have a lot of work to do. Yes, you do. RSI is an oversold, overbought indicator. Hit trading rules depend on the trader. Trading overbought, yes. You must understand, everybody, if this is the rule, no entry. Oh, it's going my way and there is the news announcement and the candle is going down. No entry. You should not enter. Make sense? And of course, nobody listens to this and everybody says, yeah, I'm going to enter. I'm going to enter. Why do you have the strategy then? Make sense, everybody? If you have a strategy that you don't obey, why the heck do you have a strategy? Make sense? Type in the chat, is this common sense, everybody? Common sense? If I have a strategy and I'm not obeying the rules of the strategy, you know, not once, twice, 3 times, most of the time I don't, you know, I'm not executing the rules. Why do I have the strategy in the first place? And this is an emotional skill, not technical, this is an emotional skill. You need to jump into the water. Allah says yes. Do you have a strategy, Allah? 5 more minutes. After all of the above signals are give me a second, everybody. After all of the above signals are present in the market, I will enter the market on the next retracement on the 4-hour chart using original or confirmation fibs and must see the following. 4-hour, is this the same strategy? It's a different strategy. Thanks God, I was getting worried, you know. Said, what? Fibonacci? And no, I messed the strategy. Ala says yes. Ala, do you want to send me your strategy on the email? So tomorrow can put it on the stream and work with you like I did with Ernesto. Do you want it? And if I miss the opportunity of trading the start of the extension but the market has not yet reached the structure high low, I can find entries to or add entries. Alright, this is good. Bullish bearish candlestick formation on the 1 hour and the daily chart. Oh, this is the 1 hour trader. Yeah, everybody, I'm sorry, I mixed the strategies. Alright. So daily RSI close above the 50 line, confirm daily high and low. After all of the above signals are present in the market, I will enter the market on the next retracement on the 4-hour chart using the original confirmation fib and must see the 4-hour Heikin Ashi candle, 4-hour Fibonacci or past daily. I will trade the market on short-term daily trend and talk to me, everybody. Can we trade like this? I'm not saying right or wrong, but you know, not being arrogant, but I've been almost 2 decades in the markets and almost 7 years teaching, and not being arrogant because I'm not, you know, I believe this is not right or wrong. But you know, our brain to join the pieces and find the entry, in my humble opinion, this is too complex. One strategy may be blocking him from exactly. Do we need strategy to trade price action? Yes, Shola, you do. You are looking for an edge, Shola. You need to have a strategy with black and white rules, not subject to interpretation. To me, just to me, it's so tweaky. It's too much. I mean, I cannot. Here is not right or wrong, not right or wrong. Don't think like this, you know. Oh, and don't say, oh, it's a bad strategy. Maybe it works for him or her. But at the variables that, you know, too many variables. And the Fibonacci, and the Heikin Ashi, and the Fibonacci, and price above the baseline, which I don't know what is this one, and the RSI, and he says, after all of this, I need this too. And I will trade the market on short-term daily trend, and so now it's about the market wave too, 4-hour counter, stochastic above or baseline, Heikin Ashi on the market wave 4-hour chart, daily it's making whatever, daily RSI, I mean, see everybody? I will trade the market on the, so he's trading the short trend on the daily and the market wave on the 4-hour chart. And he wants to see, or she, I don't know, I cancel the names. On the 4-hour he wants to see RSI, and on the daily he wants to see the RSI. Well, this is good actually. It's an alignment between the two indicators. But Heikin Ashi here, baseline, I have no clue what is this. Non-negotiable rule of this setup, I will never trade against the daily short-term trend with this setup. meaning the daily and the 4-hour chart trend must be aligned with relevant. Alright everybody, there is no right or wrong, there is no right or wrong, there is no right or wrong, but you know, so this is supposed to be an educational stream. Let's make it educational. You don't need all of this, alright everybody? There is no right or wrong, but try to simplify. Alright, try to simplify. If I'm talking about me and my poor understanding skill, you're not, it may require a lot of time to me just to understand the right. You don't need this, everybody, make sense? Alright, so let's make this educational. If this is a crossroad with this, what is the word in English? Semaphore? The green light and the red light, you know? And this applies to beginner traders, maybe intermediate sometimes, to advanced not anymore, they understand, you know? If this is the crossroad or the semaphore, I hope it's the correct English, you know, and here is the thought, you know, here is the thought, and the thought is, I don't want to lose money, I don't want to have losing trades, alright? This is common, alright? Pat yourself on the back, it's common. Hello Julius, don't worry. I don't want to have losing trades. So, and you are down in here, you know? And because you don't want to have losing trades, you are going to, so this is you with the car, and but before you can start in here, you know, you are waiting for the semaphore. I hope it's the correct way in English, the correct, if not, correct me everybody. So you are waiting for black ground. So you're waiting for the green color in here. Whoops, come on. Alright, I'm going to draw it, no problem. And green color in here, everybody, on the semaphore, and the green color in here. Alright, green color is the correct word in English? Anybody? Semaphore, the yellow, the green, the red. You're waiting at the crossroad. What's the word in English? Semaphore in Portuguese. Yeah, but in English, the red light, the orange light. What is the word in English? Correct English? Is this the correct English? So your strategy is in here, you know, and before you enter the market, yeah, you got the idea, right? So those are the crossroads with the lights, you know, and before you enter the market, you want to see green light in here, and 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 green light in here, because you don't want to have losing trades. Traffic light, thank you very much. Not semaphore, traffic light. Thank you, Shola. So you're at the crossroad waiting for, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 crossroads with 5 traffic lights, and you are here with your car, which is the strategy, and before your car moves to go here, which is your home, you are waiting for, you have 5 traffic lights before you can move. Meaning, if this is the car, before you can enter into the crossroads, you need to have 5 traffic lights green. So this would be you entering into the market. Make sense, everybody? So this is the Fibonacci on the 4-hour chart, and then you have the RSI below and above 50, and then you have the stochastic that must be aligned with the RSI, and this is the Heikin-Ashi smooth that must be aligned with whatever, and this is now the market wave and the daily, you know, and this is never going to happen. Make sense, everybody? You are not going to lose, for sure not, but you are not going to make money, dinero either. Julius knows what we're talking about. I was pushing his ears. You cannot stay out of the market always. Make sense, everybody? This is an emotional skill. You must work on your emotions. You know? This is why we build complex strategy. There is no right or wrong, but you know, you are going to have one trade per year. And then you are going to call me and say, oh, Michael or Michael, this doesn't work. Make sense, everybody? It's okay to be scared, but you are going to have losing trades. So homework before we finish, check if you are not doing this. Boss, how do I know? Backtest your strategy. Backtest your strategy. Go on the chart and play with the strategy. Alright, if I would be executing this strategy, where would I enter? You know? So this is the NZDK daily chart. If I would rate counter trend line breaks, where would I enter? So I would enter here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. So I would have entries. Example. But if I have, you know, RSI, Heikin-Ashi, daily must be due, and 4-hour desk, and after all I must see MACD and I must see God knows what, then I'm going to look at the chart and no, not an entry, no, not an entry, no, not an entry, no, not an entry, and not an entry, not an entry. Why? Because of the traffic lights. You know, this is going to be green, this is going to be red, or this is going to be green, this is going to be green, this is going to be orange or yellow, this is going to be green, this is going to be green, this is going to be green, this is going to be red, then this is going to be green, 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 and this is going to be red, and red, green, you are never going to have an entry. Make sense, everybody? Losing trades are part of trading. What we should have: number 1, a win to loss positive ratio strategy where I win more than lose. But you don't know this yet. Ernesto, you are totally right, but when you are building this, you have no idea how it's going to be the win ratio. Strategy with high risk reward, 2 per 1. Sure, but those are the setups, right? Alright, everybody, hope this helps. If you find value, give it a thumb up on YouTube, and see you back tomorrow with another episode. What is your strategy? Until tomorrow, stay strong and trade like a boss. Yeah, I changed it, right? It was freedom. See you back tomorrow, and this is the boss. But Yanis is the captain, you know. You know, so I'm the boss, Yanis is the major general, captain, you know. Alright, everybody.